We are back here today with episode 3 of the New York Knicks MyGM series here in NBA 2K21. I'm in my MyGM suit today because we are going to change things around here in New York. As you can see, we are 3-14. I told you guys today is going to be a long episode because we are going to go through majority of the regular season. So it is only January 11th. We are going to go through the contract extension deadline today and the trade deadline. Also throughout the All-Star game, we're going to pretty much get into April. You know, we're going to chat with Mitchell Robinson, our most valuable player, to make sure he's happy on the team. So Mitch, when was the last time you went to the dentist? He goes, just about 6 months ago, actually. I've got an appointment coming up this week. Good job, Mitch. He is very on top of his dental hygiene. You want to go twice a year, guys. So one of my teeth has been killing me lately. I think I've got to go back. When's your last time you went? I don't know. 3 years. Oh, okay. Not a really good impress. That's not really good look for the GM of the New York Knicks. So, you know, we're going to go to the dentist. Even though I hate the dentist, we're going to go. We're going to get Mitchell Robinson's trust and morale up. We got our press conference here on Monday, January 18th. Let's see what they have to say. Nathan Melbourne of the Press, the New York Times, says, obviously there's been some talk of potential trades. How much do you worry about keeping that sort of thing out of the press? No comment. We're not going to say we're trading people. We're not going to say we're not trading people. So Philip Turner's trust up. Dylan Shaw went down. Is he another GM? I'm not sure. We are currently 5-16. We are not doing a great job. I do want to play a game today, or early on in the episode, against the Kings on January 28th, maybe because it's a winnable game. I'm in the parking lot here, though, on Wednesday, January 20th. Louis Fletcher goes, I got that report you wanted ready with all the newest info on the players we've been scouting. You want to see it? Let's view the report. So these are the guys we're going to be looking at in the draft. Now, they're not going to be real guys, but we are going to take them into our own. One of these guys is going to be a huge part of this franchise. Either it's Cole Bradley, Spencer Rhodes, Patrick Ware, Luke Bishop, Wendell Warren. Couple point guards in here. That's what we want to see, though, because we want that point guard next to RJ. So we got Louis Fletcher's trust up. That is good to hear. So we're in our office on Friday, January 22nd. The assistant general manager, Caleb Brennan, says, we have a two-way contract coming to an end. Since we do not have space on our roster for them, we are going to have to send them back down. That is fine with me. I don't know who that is. It would be nice if you told me who that two-way contract was. We're going to talk with RJ Barrett, though, see what he's doing here on Monday, January 25th. I asked him, you wash your legs in the shower, RJ? Yeah, why? It's the one thing everyone decided to argue about online today. I think Taylor Swift said she doesn't do it. All right. We're just going to get RJ's trust up and his morale up. That's what we want to see. We do have a trade offer from the Suns. Let's see what James Jones has to offer us. So we are going to take a look at the offer like we always do. It is Julius. Ooh. Okay. I said I wanted to trade Julius Randle in this episode. Damian Dotson would also have to go, but we're getting Ty Jerome. Not like we need another point guard. And we're getting Kelly Oubre Jr. now. Unfortunately, we can't mess with tendencies in this game, but Kelly Oubre is an expiring contract, which is kind of big because we want max cap space for the 2021 offseason. That is going to have 2020 and 2021 free agents. So even if we don't want to bring back Oubre, it's a bright side, or the bright side of that trade would be we clear up the cap space. So you know what? I'm very intrigued in this offer. I want to see if they would maybe throw me a future first-round pick. Probably not. Maybe a second-round pick. Let's see if they would do this. They want Dotson. They want Jerome. We would swap these seconds. You know what? We'll do this trade. Welcome to the New York Knicks, Kelly Oubre. I think we're going to be excited to have him, if you know what I mean. So we leveled up. We are now a level 7. Let's open up the skill tree. Oh, this is what I want. Hometown discount. Free agents will have a higher interest level when re-signing, resulting in them usually taking lower offers. That's definitely what we want to have. Talking to Tom Thibodeau, let's see what he has to say. We're going to compliment the coach. You know, we'll get Tom's Whoa! I didn't even read what that said. Why does morale go down? What did I say? All right, so we're going to go back to Tom Thibodeau. Let's make sure we're on the same page. What was the last concert you saw? What was it again? Oh, you know Kurt Vile? I don't think so. Okay, he's a great singer-songwriter. Blah, 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 blah. I don't really care. Let's just get his trust up. And yeah, okay, we get his morale and trust back up. So it is now April 1st, or just kidding, it's January 28th. Oh, no, that means AP1 or action points per day. Gotcha. So we are going to take on the Kings. Let me actually see what their record is. 7-17. We are 5-20. Not great, but we got Kelly Oubre in the lineup. So here's the new updated rotation with Kelly Oubre. We got Frank and RJ in the backcourt, Knox at the 3. I'm running the experiment with Kelly at the 4, Mitch Rob at the 5, Powell off the bench as our 6-man. Then we have Payton, Smith Jr., Portis, and Roberson. I do want to send possibly Ty Jerome to the G League. Yeah, we're going to send him down there. So now, they played the game against the Kings and we lost by 30. I don't know why it's messing with my rotation, Thibodeau. I don't know why you're doing this to me, but either way, let's take on the Nuggets today and pick up our first win of this series on camera. The great city of New York. Let's pick up a dub today. First time we're going to be using Kelly Oubre. I know a lot of you guys are excited. And I don't mean like that. Stop being a simp. Another road game, though, and that was just the worst tip-off in the world. So I'm not a fan of this rotation, and of course I can't edit the rotation, so you guys are going to be seeing a lot of Elfrid Payton. Not what I want to see. All right, we got to miss the start off the game. Let's give it to our new Nick Kelly Oubre. Let's get to the rim, and Kelly throws it down. All right, early 2-0 lead. Hopefully that's not our last lead of the game. We also picked up Norman Powell, if you remember, in the last episode, and he's basically our sixth man. And is he going to get an offensive foul there? No. Okay, Jokic with the reach. I guess Tony Brothers is coaching this game. I meant refereeing this game. I don't know why I said coaching. But Kelly Oubre, let's see what he can do on Michael Porter Jr. At least Kelly Oubre believes in vaccines. All right, never mind. All right, let's use some pick and roll action. Bobby Portis with the worst pick in the world, but Powell drives, kicks it out to Oubre. Oubre pulls up with the jumper. All right, Oubre's got all 4 of our points so far. Fast forward a little bit. We got about just under 5 minutes left to go in this first quarter. We are down by 2 points. We got RJ Barrett, and he's going right at Paul Millsap, and he's going to be going to the line. First free throw for RJ is up, and it is good. I think that said he was averaging 16.5 points on the season. He's actually averaging 18 points on all right efficiency. You know what? That is a great sophomore year for RJ Barrett. I'm very happy with that. And will he hit both free throws? That wasn't a good release, but he hits it anyway. Kelly also has 12 points as we're all tied up at 20 here. Dennis Smith Jr. up to Frank Ntilikina. Frank Ntilikina going right at the rim, and that is too easy for the French Prince. DSJ running the fast break here. Can he get around Jokic? Yes, he can. Can he throw it down? No, but he's going to be going to the line. First free throw for DSJ is up, and that is no good. Second one, please knock this down, DSJ. Thank you. All right, Oubre, I need you to pick us back up as we are down by 7, but he kind of gets around his man, and he's going to the line. We're just continuing to go to the foul line. Can Oubre knock down his free throws? First one is up. Ooh, that one is good, though. Can he knock both down? Yes, he can. DSJ getting that pick from Bobby Portis. DSJ is going to go right around Plumlee. Another foul? Come on. It sucks I can't make substitutions because I would like to see Kevin Knox play. You know, our former top 10 pick in the 2018 draft, but Thibodeau isn't insisting on playing him. But instead, we got Andre Roberson out here. Wow, this really feels like the 2020 Knicks. Ntilikina in the corner for 3. Come on, Frank, you got that. No, but Portis with the rebound. Let's go, Bobby. Put that up, and it's now a 4-point game. Down by 5 here at the end of the first quarter. Let's get maybe Frank a bucket. Let's get a screen from Mitchell Robinson. Let's use that screen, and then let's roll to the rim. Oop that to Mitchell Robinson, the Frank to Mitch connection. Let's go. Remember, we are still the New York Knicks. We are down by 15 points, and Murray's going to get an and one. Why is Elfrid Payton playing? I'd just rather see Frank or DSJ in the game. It's nice to see Norman Powell back on the floor, somebody that can actually create their own shot. Pull up mid-range for Norman. No good, but Kelly with the rebound, and Kelly's not going to get the offensive putback. All right, it is now a 20-point game. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Okay, we are really tanking for the #1 overall pick. Hopefully, we're not fired by then. All right, Mitchell Robinson, screen over Powell, go right at the rim. Powell, and they're just fouling hard at the rim. Powell is going to knock down the first free throw, as he is a pretty good free throw percentage shooter at 84%, and he's going to go 2 for 2 at the line. Powell with the steal. Let's go kick that up to RJ Barrett. I would throw it out for Payton, but I really don't want to, so go right at the rim. RJ, that is no good, but he's going to get... Never mind. Couple Canadian players on the floor with Jamal Murray and RJ Barrett. Maybe a pick and pop action with Kelly Oubre and RJ Barrett. I actually kind of like the sound of that. So Oubre pop out. Oh, wow. This is just basically Knicks basketball in a nutshell. We get the steal, though, up to RJ, and RJ throws that down. All right, it's only a 20-point game. RJ in the post on a good defender and Gary Harris. Let's see if we get it the post fade. Not a good release. So even though we are down by 20, Kelly Oubre is killing it. Oh, he almost hits that 3, but he's got 25 right now. Give me that, Elfrid Payton with the steal. RJ, run with me. What are you doing? Okay, RJ for 3. Let's just hit that anyway. Come on, RJ. I'm choosing to score with you over Elfrid. Please make me proud. One thing we're going to have to address in the offseason is defense, because this is like the second time in a row on camera against the Mavs, now against the Nuggets, that we just can't play any defense. Guys, it's okay. We are going to come back. We're only down by 35 with 2.5 minutes to go. This is definitely doable. I don't know why RJ's at the 4, because we are just going to get out, rebound. We have Ntilikina at the 3. We have Norman Powell as our center. I don't get why this is a thing. Okay, RJ, go right at Millsap, and 1 can't get the roll. RJ does have 18 points, though, in a pretty poor season. He is playing well. We obviously have 2 nice wings with Norman Powell and RJ. I do view Norman Powell, of course he misses both, as like a 7th man kind of scoring wing off the bench. And but yeah, it's so bad that we got Kevin Knox in at center and Theo Pinson at shooting guard. Yeah, Thibodeau was just giving up. But I like RJ for next year. I would like to bring back Ntilikina, but as a backup point guard. I just hope he's not the starting point guard for the future. But I'm perfectly okay with him being our backup point guard. We'll have RJ at the 2, hopefully a new rookie point guard. Small forward, we can figure it out. Either maybe it's Oubre, maybe it's a free agent, maybe it's Kevin Knox. We obviously have Mitch at the 5, and we are going to have to find a new power forward since Julius Randle is gone. And the box score of this game, wow. Nikola Jokic did foul out. Murray had a double-double. Kelly Oubre did have 30 points and shot 40% from 3. RJ had 23 and didn't shoot that poorly from the field. Actually, he shot above 50%, so he was actually really good. I don't know how to do math. Norman Powell didn't have himself a great game. Bobby Portis, why is he still on this team? Yeah, 2 things I want to do before the deadline. Trade Elfrid Payton and trade Bobby Portis. So Tom Thibodeau wants me to get rid of Theo Pinson. He doesn't even play. But since you want me to get rid of him, we can add a veteran on this team in Anthony Tolliver. He has just a 1-year deal. You know what? I guess it's a win-win for both sides for us here. So we got Thibodeau's trust up by 15 points. Now we're in the parking lot here on Wednesday, February 3rd, doing the scouting report. So mainly we are going to have a top 5 pick in the draft. We are 5-23. We might end up with the worst record in the NBA, which means we're guaranteed a top 5 pick. So it's going to be probably one of these 4 point guards. Wendell Warren, whose ceiling is Drew Holiday, 4 is Brian Shaw. All right, he is a 6'1 point guard out of Indiana. Patrick Ware's ceiling is Jameer Nelson, 4 is Brian Shaw. He's a 6'3 point guard out of Florida. Spencer Rhodes, he is a 6'1 point guard out of Portland. Okay. Smaller schools, ceiling is Gary Payton, 4 is Brian Shaw. A lot of 4s are Brian Shaw. And Cole Bradley from the Pacific, a 6'1 point guard, ceiling Gary Payton, 4 Jameer Nelson. All right, it looks like Dennis Smith Jr. might be requesting a trade. Let's see what he says here. Oh, a contract extension. We're going to deny Coddles here. You don't want to be extended right now. Your game could reach another level if you finish the season strong. You'll be in a position to make a lot more money if I extend you now. I'm not really trying to hear that, man. If you value what I do, we should talk extension. If not, things might... Wow, that was not good. All right, we are going to talk with Philip Turner, though, our governor, our boss, and just, up the morale there. So thank you for coming by, Matthew. What do you want to talk to me about? Let's do some NBA trivia again. Let's figure this out. I was wondering if you could test my NBA trivia. Let's see. So who's the only rookie of the year to lead the league in scoring? That would be Wilt Chamberlain. Pretty easy answer. He averaged 37.5 points per game for the Philadelphia Warriors in his rookie season. Well, let's test the trivia again. Let's see. What is Kobe Bryant's real middle name? It's Bean. Is it? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Jelly Bean Bryant. Okay. And then we'll end the conversation there. Hopefully the trust goes up by 8. Good to see that. Kelly Oubre is hurt. That is a shame. He currently, what's his injury? Can I not see what his injury is? So his injury report says, can't decide which member of She and Him is the best member of She and Him and is expected to miss 2 to 4 weeks. Okay, injury report. But he really has a sprained right knee. That is unfortunate. So I did edit the rotation. So we got Frank at the 1. We have RJ back in the starting lineup. Hopefully we just see more of these guys, obviously. RJ is up to 18 points on the season. We're going to simulate to the next week. We're in the parking lot here on Thursday, February 3rd. Kilbrand says, I'm not looking to get into a whole big thing here, but I've decided that I'm going to re-sign Matthew. I'll give you 2 weeks, but after that I'm gone. Oh, he's going to resign. Okay, not re-sign, obviously. All right, we're going to give him a professional response. I'm fine with the new assistant GM because his ratings kind of sucked anyway. We have a trade offer from the Clippers. Let's see what, I guess, Lawrence Frank or Michael Wigner have to say about us. Or Winger? I forget. But hey there, Matthew. We've got a trade for you. Are you interested? We will look at the trade. Bobby Portis, Tolliver off the team, but we do have to take on Patrick Beverley's contract. We are going to decline that. And we have ranked up to a level 8, so we have a new skill tree point to unlock here. Okay, so now we're going to unlock the business lunch so we can talk with other GMs. Unlocks the ability to perform a chit-chat with other GMs, improving their relationship. Okay, so we're going to unlock that skill tree. In our most recent loss, we lost by 21 to the Nets. We are currently 20 games under 500. At least RJ is playing well. Okay, so we could sign one of these sponsors. We could sign Beats for advertising, Gatorade for concession. Okay, so you know what? We'll sign Gatorade to be our concession sponsor. So now I guess we're talking to, the rep for Gatorade, Daryl Russell. So I guess that was easy. We haven't lost 8 games in a row yet. That is huge. But we are going to lose by more than 40 games. And you know what? I'm also going to sign Beats to be my advertising sponsor. I'm sure this is going to be pretty easy. Max Roberts. Yeah, that was easy. So if we look at the award races, Luka is the front runner for MVP. Then you have LeBron, Giannis, Harden, and Lillard. Rookie of the year. Only a couple rookies. Hey, Kenny Wooden in there. 6th man of the year, you got Schroeder, Capella. Okay, Capella's backing up Deadman? Clarkson, Whiteside, and Plumlee. Defensive player of the year, you got Giannis, Kawhi, LeBron, Paul George, and Anthony Davis. A lot of LA players in there. And most improved, you have Tony Bradley. Maybe Rudy Gobert got hurt. Mo Bamba, maybe Vucevic got hurt. Spellman, Mitchell Robinson, and Jamal Murray. Here is the all-star voting if you were curious to see what this is looking like. Obviously, we have no Knicks in here, but that was expected. Kenny Wooden won Rookie of the Month in the Eastern Conference, even though he hasn't played a single game this season. So if we look at the team finances, we are, okay, we're actually making a decent amount of money this year. If you can see, our projected profit is plus 255 million, or just our profit is 255 million. That's really freaking good. So I'm sure our owners got to be happy with that. Also, are we in the top, maybe something in jersey sales? I guess it would mainly be Mitch or RJ. Let's see, I'm guessing it does like top 30, top 25, but unfortunately we are not in there. So we have a trade offer from the Thunder here on February 15th. Okay, so this would be Sam Presti talking to us. Let's see what the offer is. Whoa! Nope, he is not even up for sale. Actually, in Untouchables, we are putting Mitchell Robinson and we are putting RJ Barrett in there. But we will put Elfrid Payton and Bobby Portis on the trade block, and also DSJ as well. So if we look at the upcoming free agents, there's a lot of good ones. LeBron will probably accept this player option, but there's a chance Kawhi, AD, Giannis will be there, Paul George. So we're saving up for those guys. All right, so now we know that, okay, so the top guys here, that Cole Bradley's going to be a 77. Savage is going to be 78, but I'm not looking at a 22-year-old power forward. Same with Derek McGee. But if we sort... Okay, so that was his last report. Okay, so the contract extension deadline is coming up. Wait. Oh, crap. Okay, no, it's in 8 days. We're good. So we have a press conference here on Monday, February 22nd. Nathan Melbourne asks, when you get blown... back to back like this. What's the problem? Is it scheme, players? What do you need to change? Coaching staff, players? It's my fault. Oh, man. I feel like my fault it hurts the owner. Players hurts the player morale. We're going to blame this on coaching staff. Yeah, we're going to blame this on coaching staff. I know, yeah, Thibodeau's trust is down, but as long as it's not going down with our owner. So if we look at contract extensions, I don't know why it's telling me to do this. The only person is DSJ, but we are not giving DSJ $8 million a year. Knox wants 20 mil? Huh? We do have a trade offer from the Pistons. Let's see if they're taking up an offer for the players on the trade block, like Bobby Portis and Elfrid Payton. We'll take a look at the offer. Bobby Portis and Norman Powell for Blake Griffin. If he wasn't on that contract, I would think about it. We do have a meeting with our governor, though, here on February 22nd. I have something small to chat with you about. No problem. What's up? Compliment the governor, critique, or foolishly mock. We are going to compliment. I have to say, this is the greatest front office I've been a part of, and it's all thanks to you. Thanks. Glad to hear that I'm giving you the ideal environment to succeed. We're not really succeeding this year, but his morale is up to 70. That's what we want to see. Talking with Tom Thibodeau, and we got his morale back up and his trust barely up. Okay, so we are going to be making this trade. We're going to be trading Dennis Smith Jr. to the Miami Heat for Solomon Hill, who's an expiring contract, but we also get a second-round pick in here, so I was like, why not? I wasn't going to bring back Dennis Smith Jr. anyway. And Elfrid Payton is happy because we just got 2 veterans on the team. I guess it was Solomon Hill, and then I forgot the other person we got. Oh, Anthony Tolliver. So Daniel Wells of, what team is this again? Offered me to trade the Pacers. Whoa! Okay, they are coming out with an offer. Bobby Portis and the Dallas' 2022 first, so basically their 2021 first. You get the gist for Victor Oladipo, who's an expiring contract. Now, that is not a terrible offer, but I will be declining that just because I could sign Oladipo in free agency. If we're taking a look at the calendar, we are a little bit away from the trade deadline and the All-Star break, so let's speed things up here. All right, so we just ranked up to a level 9. All right, we are trying to make money because I feel like that's what we want to do with to improve our owner trust and morale. So we are going to chit chat with sponsors. Now we're going to improve profits here. Profits from jerseys, merchandising, and concessions increase after games with 100% attendance. We are going to purchase that skill. We have another press conference here, and the losing is just continuing. We might be on a, oh my god, we've been hearing some pretty loud Fire Matthew Geist chants throughout the course of this losing streak. Does that worry you at all that you've lost confidence with the fans? Don't care, get better, no comment. I'm going to say get better. I wouldn't say it worries me, but it tells me I need to do a better job. I hope this doesn't hurt the owner morale. Okay, no, it ups fan interest. All right. Okay, so Eric Brown is here, so I guess that was Caleb Brown or whatever the brand's replacement. So the trade deadline is almost here. We will continue the simulation, but okay, don't lose more than 40 games. Task is about to fail. That is going to hurt with the owner. Okay, Tom Thibodeau is resigning. What? Okay, we're going to give him a professional response. But we now don't have a head coach. Tom Thibodeau has resigned. I guess just the trust, the morale was too low. Wow. So who is my head coach? Oh my god, we don't have a head coach. We need to sign a head coach. Alright, so for a 1-year deal, do we bring in... Okay, so we're going to talk... We'll talk to Nate McMillan, a vet. Maybe this isn't a good idea. So we're offering Nate McMillan a coach with the New York Knicks. Now, we're going to talk about the opinion on the job. So I'm just curious, what's your thoughts on being our head coach? Being your head coach is all I've ever wanted to do. It's a total dream job. Okay, we'll ask him his opinion on the roster. He goes, you did a real nice job putting together this roster. Okay, he's praising me a little bit. And let's ask about his loyalty to the team. I wouldn't say that loyalty is going to factor much into this decision, but that doesn't mean I'm not excited to figure out a contract. All right, so we'll begin the negotiation, and a 4-year deal. Okay, I will offer him $6 million, but only for 1 year. We're going to offer him that. His interest was high, though, and he's going to join the Knicks on that 1-year deal. Okay, so we're not binded into a long contract, but we have a new head coach. Mitch Kupchak of the Hornets is offering us a deal today. Frank Ntilikina and the Clippers 2021 first-round pick for Devontae Graham. That is a very generous offer, but Devontae Graham is a soon-to-be free agent at the end of this year. And like I said, I want all the cap space in the world. I don't want to give up a first-round pick for that, but I will maybe go after Graham in the offseason. So I just want to make sure my relationship with the owner is still pretty good. So Adidas, okay, so you can see kind of your Adidas and Bob or BDB Plumbing, Beats. They're pretty good. Nothing is too bad there. And you can see kind of the GMs throughout the league. You can't see what team they are, which is kind of annoying. So maybe this Bell guy, we should go after trades with him. The governor trust is low, but his morale is high. Guys, I'm kind of nervous. So we're at a press conference here, and guys, we are just losing games. With everything going on in the locker room right now, is it fair to say that team chemistry is at an all-time low? Whose fault is this? Bad apples not winning coaching staff. I'm going to say not winning. Only thing we're missing is a few wins. Once on the court, product improves, so will the teammate chemistry. Okay, players' morale up, fan interest down, but Nate McMillan's trust is up, which is good. All right, so we got to talk with the governor, hopefully up the trust or at least the morale. All right, so I'm ending the conversation with him, and the trust is up 10. Lovely. Any chance I have the opportunity to talk to my owner, I'm going to do so. We are past the trade deadline. We didn't make any more trades in this video, but a lot happened. We traded for Kelly Oubre. Tom Thibodeau resigned. All right, so let's see what the all-star teams are going to look like for the first season. So Team LeBron, you got LeBron, Harden, Kawhi, Butler, Trae Young. Reserves, Kyle Lowry. You could read them if you want. We could just talk about them. Starters for Giannis, Curry, Kyrie, AD, and Joel Embiid. No Knicks making it there. Hopefully next year we will make one. Guys, we are 6-44. Now, what is my rotation looking like? This is why we're so bad, because I don't know. Maybe this is the rotation we need. At least Oubre's playing, RJ's playing. But man, we are 6-44. How can I view top 10 in attendance? Because that's just the only thing going for us right now, is getting top 10 in attendance. That is a goal for our owner and Philip Turner this year. But you can see we are going to have a projected profit of $200 to $47 million. That's great. Oh, actually, we have not passed the trade deadline yet. So you know what? Let's see what we can get for Elfrid Payton and Bobby Portis. All right, so we're going to make this trade with the Minnesota Timberwolves. We're giving them Elfrid Payton and Bobby Portis, two players that wouldn't be on this team next year, a 2022 second-round pick, but we're getting Josh Okogie and James Johnson. Johnson is an expiring contract, but Okogie has a pretty nice contract for next year. So we are going to complete this trade, and this is going to make us a little bit worse, but I am excited nonetheless. We finally get all of those veterans on those one-year deals off the team. And let's end the week so we get past the trade deadline. We have no meeting this week, and we have officially gone past the trade deadline. So the final press conference of today's video, with reports surfacing that Kelly Oubre Jr. has requested a trade. Trade him, nothing, no comment. He is not getting traded. I don't care what he says. His morale goes down. But Kelly, the trade deadline's over. You're not getting traded, even though we are 8-46. All right, guys, so here's the rotation for the remainder of the season. It's going to be Frank Ntilikina, RJ Barrett, Kelly Oubre, James Johnson, Mitchell Robinson, with a bench of Norman Powell, Josh Okogie, Kevin Knox, and Andre Roberson. So we got rid of all the one-year contracts, which is great. The mock drafts have us taking Spencer Rhodes. Now, with the lottery, we're probably going to drop to 5, but I just want a point guard to add to this team. If we want to take a look at the player stats this year, RJ Barrett is our leading scorer with 18.5 points. He's also averaging 5 rebounds, about assists and a half. The efficiency has gone down, but we are a really bad team, so that is expected. Norman Powell is playing really well, 16.5 points, about 35 from 3. Kelly Oubre, 14 points, 5 rebounds, 35 from downtown. Mitchell Robinson is 0.1 points away from averaging a double-double. He's also averaging over a steal and 2 blocks a night. Kevin Knox is playing pretty horribly, unfortunately, and due to the contracts and free agency being messed up, he's going to be a restricted free agent this summer. Josh Okogie, not playing too bad. Frank is actually shooting 44% from downtown, which you just love to see that. Ty Jerome is up to a 74. He might be our backup point guard next year. Iggy Brzdakis up to a 74 as well. If you guys are curious on seeing the league standings, here are the Eastern Conference standings. standings, I'm sure we are the worst team in the NBA, as we are by far the worst team in the NBA, actually. And you can see kind of who's on their way to making a playoff appearance. And if we look at our salary cap table, guys, this is what we want to see. Just no committed money for next year besides Norman Powell, RJ Barrett, Kevin Knox. Oh, I was wrong. He does have a team option. That's actually great. Josh Okogie, Ty Jerome, and Mitchell Robinson. So we are going to have 2 max slots in the offseason. When have you heard that before? So that is going to wrap it out for episode 3. In episode 4, we will be finishing up the regular season. We're 8-46, but we got rid of the players that we don't want on this team. Tom Thibodeau resigned, which was pretty shocking. But we are tanking for our next future point guard. If you guys enjoyed the episode, don't forget to drop a thumbs up. And let me know you guys are enjoying the series in the comments section below. But yeah, thank you all for watching. I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. Peace.